Hello everyone, Manafa Collectibles here with yet another 1/6 scale unboxing and review video. And today we're taking a look at John Rambo from Threezero. Guys, this is the First Blood edition, and let me tell you, I can't wait to show you all the details. A huge shout out to HAWKWARZTOYZ for sending me this figure. If you want to get this one or any other figures, make sure you check them out. I put the link in the description below. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases, posting videos, and live streams, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, and here we have the box, and we have a nice picture of Rambo here in the front with the Threezero logo at the bottom here. This is the side of the box with a picture of the gun, John Rambo. This is the back with all the curves and warnings. Small pieces, do not eat it. Now this is the other side of the box with, well, if I get the right orientation, with another picture of the other rifle that he has. Now this is the bottom of the box, and let me open this up and see what else we have. But first, we have a small window opening here, and it looks pretty cool. It says, "Stop here or I'll show you the incredible war." That's what it says there. All right, so let me crack this baby open and see what else we have inside. And let me tell you, I'm so excited to show you this figure, guys. I have the previous version from Threezero, and I was very surprised by the amount of detail. Now, first thing here, we have two trays, and on the first tray, we have this little coat or rain jacket, if you will, but it's kind of like a made up, like a custom made type of thing. Now we have the instructions manual here, so this is how you put this thing on Rambo. And of course on top we have the figure with a few hands and the rifles here. So let me crack this baby open and take a better look at the figure here. And of course the first thing, the brand new smell of a figure. So let me remove the plastic cover so you guys can see how you'll see it in the packaging. And let me tell you guys, this thing looks pretty fantastic. I mean, the head sculpt looks amazing. And don't worry, I'm gonna show you pretty much everything, including the accessories and of course the poses. So now let's take a closer look at the accessories. And here we have all the accessories, and yes, there is no base. And we're gonna start with this little jacket here, or coat, or whatever you want to call it. This is something like a poncho. That's the word I was looking for. Very nice detail, nicely painted, very soft material. Doesn't seem to be wired, so that could be a problem if you want to do some dynamic poses. But yeah, there's no wires, so I think it will do the job just fine. I can't complain. It looks very nice, especially the paint and the stains. Now moving to the other side, we have a bunch of bullets, and all this is plastic. Some of them goes on the chest, some of them goes on the waist, and the other one you can put it on the gun, and of course give you the impression that he's firing at the gun. Now we have this spear here where you can actually put the knife on the hole on the top. Very nicely painted, plastic of course, but love the paint application. Then we have this rifle here, and let me tell you, very nicely painted. Love the paint, especially this metallic black color. You can actually put this gun on Rambo and it will give you a nice look. This is the top, this is the side, and that's basically it. Now for the next one, we have this one here, and this one is more I guess more details, right? You can see nicely painted. You have the straps here that you can put on Rambo. This is the side, the handle on the top. You can actually move it up if you want, and that's basically it. Then we have this knife here. There's no weathering whatsoever, but it looks very good with this green where you can put on the spear. And then we have this little cable here, which is like the rope that you can put in the waist when you put the poncho. Last but not least, we have a few hands. I'm going to show you just a couple so you can get an idea. Nicely painted and nicely sculpted. And that's pretty much it for the accessories. Now take a closer look at the figure, guys. Let me tell you, this Rambo looks fantastic. I think the proportions are well done, especially the body itself. The outfit looks really good. Now let me get my tape and see how tall this figure actually is. And he's about 12 inches tall. Alright guys, so now let's take a closer look at the figure, because let me tell you, there's a lot of details going on this one. And we're gonna start with the head sculpt, and as you can see, the likeness on Sylvester Stallone is on point. It looks really nice, especially the profile. Now this is a sculpted hair, and there's no secret, Threezero nailed it. You can see the back with the bandana, which is a piece of cloth, and I like how it blends together with the head sculpt and of course the hair. It looks very nice, very soft material. As you can see, the blood stains on the left, or on the right rather. This is the top, looking very nice, and of course the detail and the paint application on the eyes, especially the mouth, is fantastic. Now the tank top here is all weathered. As you can see, we have some blood stains on the arms, and of course you can see the muscular body on him. Then we have these jeans, and of course this belt, which looks to me that is pleather, but overall it looks really nice. Now my body's a bit stiff. Now you can see the blue jeans here, a lot of weathering going on, and especially at the bottom there's a lot of dirt. You can see that here, and of course the boots as well. This is the side, you can see more weathering. This is the bottom with the Threezero logo there. This is the side. Now you can see more weathering at the bottom of the pants, which looks fantastic. We have this little knife holder here. Of course the pockets in the back of the jeans are functional, and again the weathering throughout. This is the back of the figure, and as you can see, the muscles on the biceps looks fantastic, and the triceps too. This is the back. You can see some scarves on the back, and I think they use the same body as the Rambo 3 figure, but you can see the detail and you can tell this is Sylvester Stallone body. Now for the articulation, you can move the head up and down this much, and to the sides this much. Not bad. For the arm, you can lift it forward for about this much, maybe more. You can actually do a full 360 on this one. Some swivel here on the biceps, and you can bend the elbow for about this much, and I don't like that, but I guess it is what it is. And some back articulation on the hand, so not bad. Now for the torso, if I can just move the arms here, you have some swivel here and a lot of ab crunch, so articulation on the body pretty much okay. Now for the legs, you can do a split for about this much, some swivel on the thighs. You can lift it forward for about this much and back for about this much. Not bad. You can bend the knee for about this much, and last but not least, we have some articulation on the feet, but let me move it so you can see the boot. You can actually swivel this right on the sides and up and down, and that's basically it for the articulation on the feet. Alright guys, so now let's do some comparison here, and the first thing is I'm gonna show you the two head sculpts, Rambo First Blood and Rambo 3, and as you can see, the Rambo 1 is obviously much younger, right? Now the hair is different as well. Rambo 3 has longer hair, but the paint application on both are really good, and let me tell you, you can see a lot of details going on both head sculpts. You can see the bandana and of course the hair. Now this is the top, and that's basically it. Now let me show you the two figures now so you can see a side-by-side comparison. And for some reason Rambo First Blood is a bit taller compared to Rambo 3, but both look fantastic. I think the proportions are much better on Rambo 3 because Sylvester Stallone is really not that tall, right? But overall, very happy with the figure itself. Alright guys, so now enough with the comparison. Let's do some poses here. And let me tell you guys, I had so much fun posting this figure, especially because I used this little poncho here, and as you can see, he looks more like an Indian guy here with the spear, with the bullets, and it looks pretty fantastic. I think this pose is simple but amazing. Now for the next one, I have Rambo here holding the knife, kind of ready to fight somebody. As you can see, this figure has a lot of possibilities, so I really hope you guys like it, and let me know in the comments below which of the poses were your favorite. Alright guys, so now let's move on to the third pose here. And this one here is a bit more dynamic. He's holding the spear. He's now holding the gun because there's no Rambo without a gun. And let me tell you, it looks fantastic. I really like the overall look of this figure, especially when you do this type of dynamic poses. Alright guys, so now let's go to the fourth pose here. And of course, he's holding now the rifle with the bullets on the chest and on the waist. And this pose is very simple, but at the same time, it is a very badass looking. And last but certainly not least, I have to do this pose, which was one of my favorites, especially from the movie. And as you can see, we have Rambo here holding the rifle with the bullets, which I was able to put in the gun, so it looks like he's actually pulling it, and it looks fantastic as well. Alright guys, so now this is gonna take me to my final thoughts about this figure. I'm so happy to have this figure in my collection, and to start with the likeness, I think this is a great representation of Rambo as seen in the First Blood movie. The amount of detail on this figure is really good, especially the likeness, the paint application, the blood stains, you name it. Now, in terms of articulation, this figure is fantastic. You can do pretty much any pose with this figure. Maybe we can argue that this figure has some limitations on the feet, but it's not a deal breaker at all. Now, as a Threezero figure, this one doesn't come with a base, and that could be a deal breaker, but overall, the amount of accessories this figure comes with is really good, and I can't complain. And because of that, my final score is 9 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, don't forget to check out my collection tour video that is up and running right now. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the tour, and of course let me know which pose was your favorite on this video. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and Facebook group 6 Skill Media for anything related 1/6 figures, both links in the description below. And if you have some time, check out these 2 cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.